And we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Your reigning, defending show about trivia champion is here on returning from an apparent hiatus to host this edition of Wrestling with Trivia. You may know this gentleman. I have to admit, he has beaten me almost a handful of times. He is a former Wrestling with Trivia champion. He is the one and only Mr. J.O. Jordan Owens.
Pleasure to be here, Steve. Pleasure to see my opponent. Gio, I've managed you in the past to championship gold, but tonight I'm going to manage you to a loss. So good luck. You're going to need it.
Well, I might have needed your help before, sir, but I most certainly don't need your help now. The only reason why you won is because you were with me. Now that we're not on the same team, you're going to get the L, my friend.
Oh, big words.
Yeah, his opponent, apparently they have a past together. He is the one. He is the only Giovanni the Great.
Ooh, yes, sir. Thank you.
Should have worn my round table t-shirt.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. It's my first time on here. So, I didn't want to have to defeat the champion on my first night, but
Former champion.
Former champion. He's a former champion.
Former champion. So that will put me in the contendership, once I beat former champ JO. So I'm ready.
All right, ladies. All right, gentlemen. We're going to start off with question number 1. Who did The Undertaker face at Survivor Series 2003?
Shoot.
I'd like to remind Mr. Owens just to be careful with his ears because he seems to be he either overshoots it or underhooks it.
Oh, with my ears? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
I'm in.
I don't even know who to put. Survivor Series 2003.
Yes, sir.
Undertaker versus.
Here's a hint. It's not vacant.
Survivor Series 2008. I have a draw blank. Let me just take a guess.
That is fine.
No harms in guessing. There are no negative points here.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
See.
Nice Wolf Taylor t-shirt, by the way, Steve.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Representing some of my favorite peeps in the wrestling world. Jordan Owens aside.
All right, I have mine. I'm pretty sure I'm way off, but
all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's start with you since you are this is your debut episode. We're gonna start with you.
All right, so we're gonna start. Terrible guess. I guess Heidenreich. Terribly off.
I mean, they did. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting answer. Mr. Owens, what do you got?
I'm not 100% sure either. I went with, was it Mr. McMahon?
That is correct. It was Mr. McMahon in a Buried Alive match.
Wow.
Where Undertaker was buried once again, except this time by his brother Kane. All right. Number 2. Speaking of Kane, what type of match did Kane and Shane McMahon wrestle? What type of match did Kane and Shane McMahon compete in at Survivor Series 2003? It's almost November, so I might as well broke out that Survivor Series trivia,
I think I got that one.
Oh, now I need the time.
Ooh. Jo 1 point up, possibly.
I think
He has 1 point up.
This could be. Yeah, for now it's true. It might be a tie here in a second.
I'm not sure though. I'm just.
All right, I got something.
All right. You go first. I went first
All
last
right,
time.
Mr.
Hey,
Yes,
you're not the host. You're not the host here, Gio. But okay.
You
I
get
think
practice
Little
perfect.
Falls count anywhere.
Ooh,
Giovanni.
that's a good one. I went with ambulance match.
Ding, 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 ding. It is an ambulance match.
Yeah, okay. Once he said it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That was I don't believe that was a match where he fried his testicles, was it? No, that was Unforgiven.
That's instantly the thing that comes to my mind with the feud.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, 1-1. Which Mysterio family member did CM Punk terrify by singing a creepy rendition of Happy Birthday? I am looking for the name. Which Mysterio family member did CM Punk terrify by singing a creepy rendition of Happy Birthday?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think
All
I got
right,
it.
Giovanni, we will start with you first.
All right. I'm pretty sure it was his daughter. Was it Aaliyah? Going with Aaliyah.
Mr. Owens.
Yeah, I agreed. I went with Aaliyah. I spelled it differently, but yeah.
It is correct. It was Aaliyah.
Let's go.
Neck and neck, gentlemen.
Okay.
Both 2 points apart, 2 points apiece. All right. Number 4. Which WWE superstar is the most recent Grand Slam winner?
Ooh. Which WWE suit? Okay.
I have two in mind.
All right. I'm on.
Screw it. Let's go with it.
All right. Mr. Owens, what do you got?
I'm still thinking about changing it. No, okay, I don't know. I just went with Roman Reigns.
Giovanni?
Ooh, that's a good one. I went with Sasha Banks. Boss time.
Actually, it was Kofi Kingston.
What?
Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, a girl can win that.
Yes, she can. They say it all the time. They call them Grand Slam champions when they're female.
There's no second tier women's title.
Yeah, a Grand Slam is like I've won both major singles.
I heard them say that she was a Grand Slam champion finally. Don't ask me, man. That's what they say.
Hey man, no, well at least none of you guys got it incorrect. Got it correct. So you both guys are in the even. So,
either way, it was cool. And so, boom,
boom, boom. Oh no! Oh, wrong wrestler. Okay. Number 5. What is the name of the inanimate object Perry Saturn accompanied him in WWF? What was the name of the inanimate object Perry Saturn was accompanied by in WWF?
Got it.
Bet you do.
All right, I got it. I'm in.
All right, Giovanni, what do you got?
I got Moppy, and I even drew it.
Mr. Owens.
Moppy.
It is Moppy. We are 3-3. This is getting very close, and we're not even halfway there, living on a prayer just yet.
All right, Jordan.
We're a quarter of a way from halfway there, from living in the prayer. All right, number 6. In which foreign country did Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Samoa Joe for his second NXT title reign? In which foreign country did Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Samoa Joe for his second NXT title reign?
Okay. Okay. In there. Your boy's in there.
Both in? All right, so let's start with Mr. Owens.
I have the UK.
Giovanni?
He's got Moppy. Look, Canada.
Oh, sorry, gentlemen. You are both incorrect. I was looking for Australia.
What in
Okay.
the world?
It came to my mind too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't help now. I can't.
And it was contested in a steel cage match.
Oh wow. I
Oh,
didn't-
that's right. Like that was the only thing they filmed that night, right? And they showed it on an episode. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Australia did come to my mind. All right.
All right. Here we go. Question number 7.
Okay.
Who did Ty Dillinger wrestle in his last NXT match in a steel cage?
Ooh, I think I have it.
Not a clue.
I have a clue.
What
You
is it?
can't have it. No, you can't have it. I'm not managing you right now.
Ty Dillinger's last match in a steel cage, you said?
In NXT, what was his last match before he was called up for his domain roster? Who was he facing in a steel cage match? Uh-oh.
All right. I guess I'm in there. I'm gonna guess.
All right, what's your guess, Giovanni?
I guess Robert Roode, Bobby Roode.
Mr. Owens, what is your guess?
It's a different Team Canada member, I believe. Is it EY, Eric Young?
It is EY, Mr. Eric Young, Mr. former Impact World Champion.
I mean, Robert Roode is a former Impact World Champion.
But but it's a different bearded fella.
Wrong Team Canada guy.
Yes. All right, number 8.
All right.
This is Mr. Owens' favorite, geography.
Wow.
What state hosted the WCW event Road Wild / Hog Wild?
You want
What
the state?
state hosted the WCW event? The state, not the city.
I'm taking a wild one here.
Can I give you the city?
No, don't give me the city because I don't want the city. I want the state.
I know the
It
city.
would be easier to have the city because everybody knows what the city is, but the state is what I want.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, all right, he left. I win. Oh, he's here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, not like he tricked you.
I was trying to make a cool background. Like,
All right, Mr. Owens.
South Dakota.
ooh,
Giovanni.
I guess Georgia.
You are correct, Mr. Owens. It is South Dakota.
Oh, okay. I totally was confident. Not sweet.
Was confident not.
It was one of those, like, I feel like I knew it, but I didn't have faith I knew it.
Let me show you something.
No reason I pulled out South Dakota other than kind of knowing.
All right.
Hey, now look at those beautiful gentlemen.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Number 9, another WCW question. What was the first year that WCW hosted Halloween Havoc at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas? What was the first year that WCW hosted Halloween Havoc at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas?
This is where I'll be 1 year off, probably.
Or under. You'd be over or under.
Well, I said off, one way or the other.
Yeah, whatever. You're being specific,
All right. There.
All right, you have your answer, Mr. Owens?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm in. I figured I'm not there.
All right. It's okay. Giovanni, what do you have?
I'm gonna go with the scariest year I can think of, 1989.
Hold on, your background killed you.
Mr. Owens. Yeah,
I went a little later. I went 96.
that is correct. It is 1996. It was hosted in Vegas for several years before eventually the promotion would go kaput. All right. Speaking of Halloween Havoc 1996, what was the main event? Who faced whom in the main event of Halloween Havoc 1996?
Oh, maybe.
I have not a clue. I'm gonna take a guess.
Maybe.
Mr. Owens, what do you got?
Was that the Hogan Warrior?
Giovanni, what do you got?
Oh man, I got Hogan, Kevin Sullivan. Where is it?
Put it like on your body.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
No, neither you got it correct. You did have the one constant in Hulk Hogan, but I was looking for Macho Man Randy Savage.
He came to mind. He came to mind. I just couldn't picture it.
And after the match, who decides to come out and confront Hulk Hogan? That would be one Mr. Roddy Piper.
When was Hogan and Warrior? When was Hogan and Warrior? Okay, so I have the right show, just off by 2 years.
Yes, off.
Yeah, I thought so. I felt like I was off, but that's the only thing I could picture. Havoc.
Number 11, halfway there, living on a prayer.
That would have been number 10.
Either way.
Close enough.
I'm making my own, damn it. All right. Speaking of Halloween Havoc, we're gonna keep on the Halloween Havoc themes here, as it was broadcasted last night with the NXT show.
Johnny Takeover.
Yeah. First two-time North American champion.
If Shotzi Blackheart's watching this, I love you.
All right. Who was electrocuted at WCW Halloween Havoc 91 in the Chambers of Horror match?
Ooh, maybe.
One more time.
Who was electrocuted at WCW Halloween Havoc 1991 in the Chambers of Horror match?
I know it too, but I don't know.
All right, got it.
91.
1991.
It's the year after
WCW, yes.
It's not quite 1992.
And right before 92. Yes, exactly.
I just said that.
I know. The lag is not catching up with the joke.
Oh, true.
Got electrocuted.
Yes.
Okay. 91.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to take another. No, I'm going to change my mind. Electrocuted 91 WCW. All right. Okay. Screw it. I got it. I'm in there.
All right. What is it? What is it, Giovanni? What do you got?
I got another I don't know, I guess Kevin Sullivan. Again, Kevin Sullivan.
You're a really big fan of the Taskmaster, aren't you?
I just know he was diehard WCW. He's just every WCW question is going to be Kevin Sullivan.
All right. We just determine what type of event did they perform in, Kevin Sullivan?
Hey,
All right, Mr. Owens, what do you got?
Abdullah the Butcher?
That is correct. It is Abby the Butcher. Abdullah the Butcher. That is correct. 1 point. It's 7-3.
Is that infamous
Jordan
one where
Owen.
like they flip the switch, but then the switch is like shitty and just falls back down?
Pretty much, yeah. Speaking of the switch, who pulled the lever?
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get specifics because I think I know this too. Then thank God I didn't ruin it.
Dang.
I'm gonna guess Giovanni's answer is gonna be Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan. It's not a bad guess.
Who pulled the freaking?
Yeah, or woman.
True. Kavina Sullivan.
Man, again, it's another good one. What's his name?
Maybe it's a her.
What's her name then?
I don't know. I can't really give you the answer to this. It's just me just trying to assist you in by
in that match. 91 WCW, man, that's beyond me. But
all right, we know it's not Kevin Sullivan. We know it's not Abdullah the Butcher. Who else was in 91 in WCW?
Wait, how do we know it's not Kevin Sullivan? We never shit.
Go ahead.
All right, Mr. Owens, what do you got?
Was it my boy Cactus Jack?
Giovanni, what do you got?
My boy Terry Funk.
Oh, wrong hardcore legend. It is Cactus Jack.
Yeah. I totally almost spoiled that too. I totally was about to be like, remember when Cactus Jack pulled the lever?
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily I stopped you before you could even say anything.
You did. Thank you. You totally shut me up.
Yeah. All right. Number 13. We were talking about Abdullah the Butcher. What was the name of his restaurant in Atlanta?
Oof.
And I need the full name.
Oh, I don't know if I have that then. I might have the main name, maybe.
We'll see if I give you the points.
I took a guess, not a clue.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know where to go with the subtitle. I think I might have the main name, maybe.
All right. Mr. Owens, what do you got?
Was it just Abby's? But I don't remember if there's anything else or if that even is right.
Giovanni?
I went with Abdullah's Butcher Shop.
I mean, those are really good names, though. I think Arby's would have had a problem with Abby's. No, I was looking for Abdullah the Butcher's House of Ribs and Chinese food.
Oh, in a way, yeah, he's pretty close too. But I thought it was less of a straightforward name.
If you would have said House of Ribs and Chinese food, I would have accepted it.
Yeah, I knew it was something specific. I just couldn't think of what. I was like, the steak shop. I couldn't think of what it was.
Close enough. House of Ribs Steak Shop, you know. All right, number 14. We're staying in the restaurant world of wrestling. What was the name of the restaurant that was owned by Lisa Marie Varon, aka Tara and Victoria, and her husband in Chicago?
Dude.
As soon as you said we're sticking with restaurants, I said, shit, he's gonna ask about Victoria's place. Are either one of these restaurants open?
I don't know. I will reveal that answer after.
Okay, I think I don't know.
I don't have it. I have something, but I don't think I have it.
It's like Giovanni's resting on Jordan.
I'll give you a hint. It's where Perry Saturn is eating with Moppy in the picture.
Times Square? Well, I don't know. Is that supposed to help? I'm so confused.
The world?
Yeah.
All right. Giovanni, do you have an answer?
The name, I know. I think is it like square circle or something like that?
Mr. Owens?
I agreed, but I went squared circle.
It is squared circle, but I am going to give Giovanni the point because he did say square. I'm not going to include the ED. He said squared circle. So if he said 4 ropes and a ring, then that would be different. Or squared circle cafe, then that would be a different type of restaurant. By
we both get the point, right?
Yeah, you get the points. Yeah, both of you guys get the points.
Okay. Well, the way you worded it, you're like, I'm giving him the point. I'm like,
No.
Oh,
If anything, if I would have been a dick, I would have given you the point because you had the D at the end of it.
Squared, yeah.
But no, Giovanni has a point, so it's 9-4.
I needed that point. Thank you.
All right, sticking on to restaurants and wrestling. Just kidding. We're not sticking to restaurant and wrestling.
Wait, how many is there?
No, no, there's not.
Hulk Hogan's place in Tampa.
I mean, duh, everybody knows where that place is. All right, number 15. What type of match did Victoria defeat Trish Stratus in to win her first WWE Women's Championship at Survivor Series 2002?
Okay.
All right, we have Mr. Owens with his answer and laughing hysterically.
I'm just watching a really bad shark movie and the guy got his arm ripped off, but like you can clearly tell his arm's just in his shirt, like his body is all weirdly proportioned. Anywho.
That.
Yeah, like you can tell,
right.
like his body doesn't look that way if there was really no arm. That's obvious. Anywho.
Next week on Body Arm Fetishes.
Oh, what?
Giovanni, you got an answer?
Yeah, I took a guess on the only 2002 women's stipulation match I could think of, which was just straight up bra and panties.
Mr. Owens, very not 2020.
I definitely don't think it's that, but I'm not super confident in this. Was it just a hardcore match?
That is correct. It was just a hardcore match.
Sweet.
Yes. These are trick questions.
No, they're not. No, because I don't think Victoria ever did anything like that. Brown panties, I don't think.
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm pretty sure she's done like bikini contests and all types of stuff.
I mean, maybe. I'm just saying, I think by the time Victoria was coming up,
Take a guess,
at least brown panties. Like, there might have been more, but not with like her, and like even Trish was probably past that.
I couldn't name a single time, but I just take a wild guess.
No, I feel you.
It's all right. It's all right. Wild guesses.
Review title change.
Yeah. All right, number 16, sticking with the Victoria Tara universe. Who did Tara beat to win her first TNA Knockouts Championship?
My goodness, man.
And already Giovanni's accepting defeat.
Mathematically, is it possible to come back?
Hey, you should.
I mean, anything is possible. But in this case, no.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Owens, what do you got?
I just went with the safe guess of Gail Kim.
Giovanni, what do you got?
Well, I'm not an amateur, so I guessed Gail Kim.
While she was the first Knockouts champion, it was not her. It was Angelina Love.
Oh my!
So none of you get the points. All right, number 17. Oh, I love this question. Is it genius? All right, in the documentary Beyond the Mat, who complained that he wasn't booked on Terry Funk's 1997 retirement show?
Yes, I like this question too.
I don't know. I have to rewatch that one. It's been years.
That's pretty good. It's on Netflix.
Now I'm interested in doing like an all Beyond the Mat show one day.
All right, that's not too crazy. I pulled one question from Beyond the Mat.
No, I'm saying that. Like, I love that movie.
Oh, you should do or a mix of like faux like wrestling animated movies and all that weird shit. Have a trivia
Okay.
question from Pro Wrestler versus Zombies.
When I host, usually 8 is movies and 9 is TV. Almost every game now.
Nice. Do all Wrestling with Shadows questions. All right. So, Giovanni, what do you got? What have you got?
Yes, Sabu.
Mr. Owens, what you've got? That is correct. It is Mr. Dennis Stamp.
Working out on his little trampoline until he gets booked.
Yes, sir.
All right. By the way, Dennis.
All right. 11-4. Number 18.
14.
In 2016, Joey Janela was involved in a very brutal roof bump during his GCW Tournament of Survival match against whom?
Got it. Gio, how are you with your independent wrestling trivia?
What?
Oh, you there? What? Oh, you moved all of a sudden.
I was ready.
All right. Mr. Owens, what do you got?
John Zandig.
Giovanni.
I had not a clue. But I guess.
The Riddler. Yes. I would say the Riddler is a very, very infamous spot monkey. So yes, he would have been one of those people bumping for Joey Janela, but it was actually John Zandig.
I have no idea. Not a clue.
Jesus. There we go. That's my limited impression of Zandig.
That's a good old Botchamania intro.
Oh. Number 19. What type of match did Killshot and Marty the Moth compete in on a season 3 episode of Lucha Underground? I am looking for a specifically worded match.
Makes me erase my
So hypothetically, it's not called a hardcore match. It's not called a last man standing match. It's not called a ladder match. You get my drift, Mr. Owens?
Oh, no, I pick up what you're saying. That's why I erased my answer.
Well, at least there is a little, a little hint to give you guys,
No, I appreciate it. It shows that it's not, they had it worded specifically, like if you were asking Full Metal Mayhem or something. Yeah. No, I mean,
I guess. I'm in. Boom, boom.
Okay. All right, Mr. Owens, what do you got?
Well, everyone knows it was the Mimosa Mayhem match.
Giovanni, do you got?
The only other match I could think of was it Aztec Warfare. Is the only Lucha Underground match I could think of.
Unfortunately, it is neither the Mimosa or the Aztecs. It is the Weapons of Mass Destruction match.
I thought it had something to do with war. I was like, I can't think of what it was.
Yes. All right, number 20. Final question of the night. The father of which WWE superstar was the mentor of Conan? The father of which WWE superstar was the mentor of Conan? The mentor.
Okay, man.
Hell if I.
All right. All right. Giovanni, what have you got?
Well done. I got another name. Well, it's the same guy, but so is it King Cuerno? He's the cruiserweight champion. Hijo de Fantasma or whatever. I don't know his real name.
Mr. Owens.
I went with the one that was maybe too obvious. Was it Rey Mysterio?
That is correct. It is Rey Mysterio. Ray. Rey Mysterio Sr. was the mentor for Conan.
I didn't know, and then I was thinking, I was like, oh shoot, it's probably like his boy from WCW.
Oh my god.
Probably.
A rigged WCW question.
Well, not really. Just they were together in WCW is what led me to it. More of a Mexico.
More of a AAA question.
Yeah, AAA Mexican heritage.
And not one with Kevin Sullivan as the answer. I'm just funny.
Don't worry, because next week it's all Kevin Sullivan trivia.
You gotta book Giovanni for that one then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 20 brutal questions, your winner with 14 points to Giovanni's 4. He is the one, he's the only, he is the former champ. He is Mr. Jordan Owens.
Thank you, everyone in the audience. Thank you so much. I had such a pleasure seeing and talking to, as you can see in his background, my roundtable former stablemate, Giovanni the Greatest. And there's also Justin Matthews, that also debuted this week. I think we should have them fight each other. That would be a fun match, in my opinion, here.
And then you host. It's a roundtable reunion. Look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that, Steve. You're a genius here. So I had fun. Yeah, this is a good game for me. 14. That's probably one of my better games in a while. Gio, great contest. Gio,
Thank you, bud.
Gio, just have some parting words for the audience.
Well, I appreciate you guys for having me. Moppy was definitely distracting. I blame her most of the time. If it wasn't for that, it's just because she looks like Kevin Sullivan. So that's the main part. But no, it was fun, man. I'm definitely down for round 2, or we could, like I said, round table reunion or whatever it takes, man. I need my victory back. So
Brother versus brother war.
Definitely. Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to a future roundtable reunion. But as you know, this is the end of our show. I thank you, Mr. Owens. I thank you, Mr. Giovanni the Great, for being very, very sporty contestants and with surviving all these hard-ass questions, especially for Giovanni on his end. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one, the only Mr. No Gimmicks Necessary, Steve Mesa. For Mr. Owens, for Giovanni the Great, I bid you adieu.